So anyway, Shantae, Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns. I'm under Black Unicorns on everything, y'all. On everything. They always try to do that. I remember, y'all, the last time I was blocked off something was Madonna. When I was just like, why would you talk about her feet? Like her son rubbing her feet. Like it was on Google, the Google Plus or whatever that stuff is. So, hello, it's Shantae, Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorn. So, anyway, I was on there and I'm like, why would they have to do that to her? Like, why would you be upset about that? They end up blocking me because I made a comment like, that's not something you should do. That's not your problem. So let's go back over the story of Marcus Boyd. So then you guys understand about what I feel about Kanye West and how he is now looking like Marcus Boyd. So I'm in an abusive relationship with Marcus Boyd. He's living with me. I work a lot, so I don't have to be at home, but I journal. So he started going through my journals and stuff, reading the journals. He already knew from the signals that I had been raped on campus. You see what I'm saying? And I was raped off campus too. So he already knew this stuff. So he started trying to act like he was me, like he was a straight up victim, while I'm trying to write letters to get away from him. You understand? So he found the letter, and then he decided to pretend to be me for the rest of his life. Y'all, he's already like a narcissistic person. So that's how I know Kanye West is a narcissistic person too. And he could very well be his brother or something. I'm not lying, because what he was saying was his brother was in jail. And then for him and Kanye West to favor so much, and for them to be actually stealing my life and putting it on TV and all this different stuff, it's like it's starting to make so much sense now. So I guess he didn't know really who I was. So this whole time he's been stalking and listening to me inside of my apartments. So the first apartment that he was listening in was the apartment that I moved out of with the millionaire. So now it makes sense that he wanted to move me out because he knew somebody had to be recording. Then when I moved into the next apartment, that's when I met Tracy Davis and Marla and Crystal. So it's like they could very well be lesbians or whatever they are. And they've been seen with these people too. Like Tracy, I think she was somewhere with Jamie Foxx. She was in a studio with Jamie Foxx and she was just standing to the side and he walked past her. So I thought that she was with him. Then I seen Boosie calling Tracy, but I didn't see who she was. So she a dark-skinned woman, and she always claiming to have people that are against her. But she is a very racist woman too. Like she my age, but she is like really racist. And she real stupid, so she like schizophrenic. So at any given time, you could be having a full-term friendship with this person, and out of nowhere she'll just be like, you're talking about me. And it's like, I don't do these things. So every one of them has like some type of mental health problem. So when I saw Kanye in the car, and I'm like, yep, y'all know each other, because he acts just like that, like weak and whimpering. And this is after he's abused you. So you could be like, no, Marcus, we need to talk about it. We ain't talking about nothing. Fuck you, bitch. I mean, he just be going. So then when it's time for him to want to talk about his feelings, and you like, well, I don't have time for it, he'll want to beat you to stay there. And then he'll get somewhere and start trying to act like he a victim. Like, they won't let me in the house. They ain't gonna let me do nothing. You know, like Kanye, they ain't gonna let me see my kids. They ain't finna do this. And it's like, at some point you were probably abusive. It ain't nobody just gonna stop you from seeing your kids and you were never abusive. That just makes no sense to me, for real. Like, how you gonna be a victim? Like, when did it, and explain when they became, what happened before that, Kanye? It's an ABC. You see what I'm saying? It's an A. What happened before that, Marcus? I'm telling you what happened with my son is wrong. They just did something wrong, right? They'll tell you, and it's like they actually did it. So it's like they keep trying to make the victim like we the predators. And it ain't no reason. They did the same thing to my mama, trying to make it out like she a predator. My mama do her thieving and all that stuff, but she ain't messing with nobody. So it's like, why would you continuously keep having people mess with us and then keep trying to say we messing with them. And I'm talking about y'all in so many of these situations. I just stand still. I don't even do anything. I just stand there, and they'll just keep going on and on and on, like I'm really doing something to them, and I am seriously just standing there. I'm pretty sure Kanye and Marcus attacked somebody. Then when the person got hurt, they start telling them their feelings. They don't want to hurt their feelings. And then the person attacks them, right? Or doesn't say something to them, or doesn't want them around. And then they start to be the victim. So it's like continuous. It's just the narcissism that pretty much takes over. They forever want to be the victim. And they want to be the victim of their victim. You understand? Like, it's like they want to get the victim back. It's like, but we never did anything to you in the first place. Like, I never attacked you in the first place. So why would you do that? So that's why I say it's sex trafficking, because why would the Sigmas give him stories about raping me? You see? And I mean, he actually came to the apartment and was like, I was raped. I was raped and I just fell. And you just like, for real, the Sigmas raped you? They raped you. And like I said, y'all, at the time I was healed. Like, I was like 3 years gone. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I had just like been on my own, paying my bills, taking care of myself, going to the gym, trying to eat right, you know, trying to get in better apartments and stuff like that. And this nigga come in like, he need help, so I help him. And that's it. And just crazy. I mean, completely fucking crazy. Even pretended to want to go to counseling and all this different stuff. And the lady, that's who told me he was messed up that bad, was the counselor. Now, you know it's messed up when the counselor is like, is he abusing you? So, y'all, I told y'all about that. I go to the appointment. Before the appointment, he gonna call it. She told him, she said, Marcus, you can't come to the appointment. So, before the appointment, he calls me, say, you want me to take you to the appointment? Like, no, I got my own car, I can drive. So he actually ends up sitting outside the office waiting for me. The lady said, Shantae, come into the office. And she told him, she said, Marcus, I told you not to come to this appointment. Y'all, do you understand? At that moment, again, he gonna put himself in a space of a victim. Even though he was told not to come to the appointment 2 or 3 times by me, by her, he continuously came to the appointment because he don't want nobody to know that he was abusing me. So now you see how he would continuously still be a stalker. And then he would do this thing too, you acting. That's what the Sigmas used to do at SIUE too. Anytime they hurt me, it's like, nah, you just acting. But I'm not an actress. I'm a techie. I just have to take acting for class, for my major. So they don't understand none of this stuff. But it's always you acting. You acting. So the alphas thought I was like seriously ghetto. The Sigmas thought I was acting. So then therefore I need to be in pornos. You see what I'm saying? All the time. I can't be happy. One of the Sigmas was like, you just love everything. I'm like, yeah, it's okay for me to do that. It's okay for me to love everything. Well, how somebody gonna know you love them? But I'm not trying to be with you. So that is the difference in what is happening. I'm not trying to be your woman. I'm not trying to be your mate. So why would that have to come up? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, why would I have to answer that question? Because I'm not trying to be a person for you. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? It's like, how many times do I have to tell you I don't exist in your world? And it's like, it was continuous with y'all. You see, the Kappas, I never had issues with the Kappas. The only Kappa I had issues with was Cecil. Because, again, it was sex trafficking. They were passing the stuff back and forth over state lines. So Cecil found out what the Sigma said, and Cecil decided this was in state, in, what was it? It was in Missouri. Where is it? Oh my God, I forgot the name of it, but it's right here close to St. Louis. It's in Missouri. So it's like, why would you have to do anything that these Sigmas are saying? So y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like, what is the fascination with this whole thing? So it's like, I don't get it. So that's the story. It's like, all they keep doing is just taking the stories that they think about me, the alphas and the Sigmas, and just keep passing it on to each person, to each person, to each person. So it's like, what is that for? And so they don't see it as sex trafficking. But if you passing something in the hopes of somebody raping me, and they have raped me, you see what I'm saying, in Texas, Illinois, in Missouri, then that means that that's sex trafficking. That is a high crime. That is a very high crime. And so y'all can keep trying to pass it on and act like y'all not doing nothing if you want to. But no, that's a crime that y'all need to die for. And that's it. So get that fucking locked up. You understand what I'm saying? Get that off of somewhere. Get that off of somewhere. You see? Like, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how am I not following community guidelines? Well, y'all never followed the community guidelines in the first place anyway. You get what I'm saying? Y'all plagiarizing my work. You stole my work. You've had me sex trafficked. All types of stuff. And y'all still want to sit here and act like you a fucking victim, and you not. Y'all get what I'm talking about? Is it the narcissism? What is it? Is it the racism? It's like, it's an ism. Is it sexism? Because this whole time, I never bothered you. I'm not stealing from your shows. I'm not listening to you. I'm not in your groups of friends. You get what I'm talking about? It's like y'all continuously attack me, and then you want to be a victim. No, keep it up there for the community to see. They need to see your true face. Come see the queen. That's all I'm telling you. Come see the queen. Let's see what you look like after you see me. And I'm going to tell you, every time that white girl walk around somewhere, she still stop and make that ugly ass face. It's not a joke. Every time you think about it, every time you think you're going to be happy, that gargoyle face come out your fucking face. Keep thinking it's a joke. I'm talking about complete victims. Never. And let me tell y'all something. I did something at the Q Dog show. Because it's actually, now that you know I'm a real queen, it's actually funny. It's hilarious, right? For a joke to go on that long. I'm sorry, it really is. Especially when it's not at the expense of anybody. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So I'm at the pageant. And like I said, it was informal. So I didn't win. I came in second place. And I was like, oh my God. No, y'all didn't. That's what I said. No, y'all didn't. And they got it on video, right? So it's not an embarrassment. It's informal. I don't know if they feel bad about it. The Q Dogs never said anything to me about it. The alphas were appalled. So then when I did their pageant, they were like, well, you can't do that here. And it's like, it's no reason for you to say that. It's not even the same type of thing. It's not even the same type of pageant, darling. That's why my mama was like, she know how to act. You understand? It's not even the same type of thing, honey. So all these years, y'all, I'm talking about every little thing I do, they found themselves being judges of what that was. But they can get women raped. They can pass information over state lines. They can sex traffic people, and they still come out like they the victims. I'm wondering, when will you come out and just let people know you real predators and criminals? They steal my show ideas. You real predators and criminals. You put things inside my car to hurt my voice. You are real predators and criminals. This not no joke. And then to include a fraternity that really never messed with me, I had another Kappa that messed with me too. Like, and he was like in the same age group as these other Kappas. That was it. Like, I'm for real. I never had an issue with all the Kappas or all the Q Dogs or anything. It's just like, but the Alphas, it was just as a whole, the Sigmas as a whole committed these crimes. The AKAs as a whole committed these crimes. For what? Who the fuck knows? So anyway, let's go over things I am still learning. Taking a break does not mean I'm a failure. It has never meant that. I don't really even take breaks. You bitches can't even keep up with me. Growth can to be found in stillness. Growth can still be found in stillness. It can. Sometimes you have to sit back and think about it. Like I always tell my kids, like it's almost like sometimes you start off in the space. That's growth. It's because you're sitting there thinking about what conclusion can you come to, or what idea can you come to from this. It's important to be patient with myself while I adjust and adapt to new things. And that's the truth. It really is important to be patient with yourself. And make it funny and fun. Don't make learning hard for you. Struggling does not mean I'm failing at all. Whoever said it did, whoever knew what struggle was. Struggle is different for everybody. Some people would think, well, because you don't got no house, no car. That's not struggling at all. For real, it's like you struggling if you got a house that you can barely make payments on, or a car that you see you gotta have high insurance. It's like it becomes too much. Not giving my time and space to recharge is unproductive. Oh, not giving myself time and space to recharge is unproductive. That is the truth. So give yourself time to sleep. Give yourself time to do yoga. Go out, go get breakfast, all these different things. Live your life and take care of yourself. Comfy clothes make uncomfortable times more comfortable. That's true. So you get some comfy clothes and let that be it. And let them be designer, because designers have some comfy clothes too. So that's it. I'm not acting, and I really am a victim. Whether I show my strength or not, that is really what is going on. I am a victim. So anyway, I'll do this show for Brown Sugar Talk and for Black Unicorns. I'm just telling you guys, please have a great day. And thank you so much for listening. This video today, y'all.